Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is my YFZ450R. And so in this video, we are going to be fixing the bent subframe that I jacked up at the last race. So if you didn't see the last race video, had a little bit of a tumble down a pro hill, and that resulted in, you can probably see it here, that subframe's not quite in the center like it used to be. And then if you come up here, you can see, it's twisted pretty good. So that and the old bumper, or not bumper, fender mount is twisted pretty good too. So we'll probably have to try and straighten that back out. But we're going to be fixing that guy with this subframe over here. So here we have I believe it's basically a brand new subframe, OEM subframe. I was looking local to see if I could find a used one. Couldn't find one local, so I went to eBay and found this one for sale. And it, in the description at least, it said it was a new takeoff frame. So basically a brand new frame that they took off a build that they probably put an aftermarket subframe on. And so a little bit of a discount compared to a new frame. So it looks to be in good shape. All the paint looks good on it. It's just a little dusty. It's probably been sitting around a while, but other than that, it looks pretty darn good. So we're going to get that slapped on in the first part of this video. And then something else I've been meaning to do for quite a while is upgrade the flywheel bolts on this thing. So if you're not aware, one of the issues with the YFZs is from the factory, flywheel bolts are known to shear. And so basically what that means is those bolts will shear off and your flywheel will no longer be connected to the crankshaft, which is not good. So or to your starter clutch is how that works. So yeah, not good. So what we want to do is get those upgraded. So we have the upgraded heavy duty bolts from B&R right here. And honestly, kind of the main reason, I've had those bolts for a while, honestly since like winter, but the reason I didn't do it is because I never bought a gasket to replace the on that stator cover. So now that I have the gasket, we're going to get those upgraded as well, just to make sure we are as thorough as possible and trying to bulletproof this thing as much as we can. So first thing I'm going to start off with is this evening I am just going to go ahead, put you on time lapse, get the rear end of this thing disassembled. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. There's really not a ton attached to the subframe. You got your exhaust, you got your air box, and then you've got like your battery box back here as well. And then hopefully I should just be able to let like the wiring harness dangle down, and then we'll get our rear grab bar off as well. But other than that, hopefully it should be pretty straightforward. So I'm going to throw the camera up on the tripod, do a little bit of time lapsing, and hopefully we can get this subframe on relatively quickly. So let's just go ahead, jump right into the video. Okay guys, well we got the bent subframe off, and you could definitely tell it was bent when it was on the quad, but when you take it off the quad, it becomes very apparent. So we have it sitting here next to our brand new subframe, and I'd like to point something out. As you can see, the front corner up there sitting on the bench. Front corner sitting on the bench. Back corners sitting on the bench. This one, well, yeah, that's not quite touching the bench. So, as you can see, good and twisted, and if you look down this side that is supposed to be straight, yeah, you can see pretty twisted. This side isn't bad, but yeah, this left side took a good beating. So this is what a nice straight subframe should look like. So now that we got that one off, we are going to put the brand new one on, and hopefully get this thing buttoned up real quick, because I'm actually supposed to go riding with Zach Schinkel this afternoon, 701 Racing. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. He does race videos as well for all the Extreme series, and then a couple other series that he runs every now and then. But yeah, go check out his channel. I'm going to be doing some riding with him this afternoon, and so yeah, it should be a good time. But we just need to get the new subframe on, and this thing will be ready to go. So let's get her on. Okay guys, well there you have it. We have a straight subframe. So as you can see, no more twist, no more dip on the left side. The grab bar is pretty darn centered in the quad, again, as it should have been before. So we are good to go. As you can tell, last time you saw the quad, it was nice and clean. Well, it's a little bit dirty now. Like I said, I was out riding with 701 Racing, so we got a little bit of good practice time, probably a good hour of like good hard ripping. So big thanks to him for coming and riding with me. It was a good time, and we got some good race practice underneath us, especially like riding with him, because we're almost like exactly the same speed, I would say. I think he's faster in some areas, I'm faster in some areas, but overall it evens out pretty good. Yeah, we're good training partners, being the same speed and everything. It really helps us push each other. So anyway, we got this thing buttoned up, and I told you originally in this video that I was going to go ahead and do the flywheel bolts too, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this video kind of short, and I'm going to do the flywheel bolts in a separate video, kind of on its own, and make it more of a how-to, I guess, or just kind of a quick, a little bit of a shorter video, and leave this one as itself. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end out this video. So YFZ is good to go. We are all straightened out on the subframe, and this thing is ready for its next race. Sorry, my throat, got something in my throat. But anyway, ready for the next race, which I'm really excited for. This is a hometown race for the IXCR series in Staunton, Indiana, which is basically Brazil, Indiana, pretty much the same place. But yeah, I raced this track last year, IXCR round 6, Battle Under the Bridge. This year it is round 7, I believe, but same place, Battle Under the Bridge. And it was one of my favorite tracks last year, so I'm really looking forward to it for this year. So hopefully, if the flywheel bolt video is not the next video, that race video will be. So be looking out for that. It should be a good time. So thank you guys for coming and watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.